Hi Mo, my name is Michelle. I'm just making this a short video to say thank you for everything. First, I must give thanks to God, and with God, all things are possible. With God, you can do everything. And I thank you for your NCLEX review. I graduated from nursing school in 2013, so it's December of this year would make 7 full years since I've graduated. I take my tests multiple times. I believe every review resource out there, I purchase it. And I fail 14 times. I take it 14 times. I did give up. But I tell myself the time you fail is the time when you give up. And I was at work one day and I was just going through my phone as usual. And there you go. You want to pass your NCLEX and your next freaking try? And I listened to you. And I did not hesitate. I do the webinar, free webinar. I listened to you and I said, okay, I'm going to give this a try. And then I purchased a 4-week study course. I know my work hours was hectic, but I didn't use that as an excuse. I put in every time, every second of the time, even at work. I am listening to you. In my car, I am listening to you. I go to bed with you because I have my earphone on and I'm listening to you. I sleep and I wake up with you. I go to bed, bathroom, you are there. I never miss a beat. And it's like, sometimes I said to myself, oh, am I going to memorize all of these things? There's so much things to be memorized. But I said, you know what? You said, do it 7 times. And every day I get up, I do something. I have 2 phones. One phone I use for my calls and whatever. And then I have another phone. I take pictures. I just use that for pictures. So whenever I'm on my break, I'm on my cart. As soon as I finish my med pass, all I do, I just start to swipe through, swipe through, swipe through. Every time I see my supervisor come, I duck. I hide that phone. So Mo, I want to thank you. Joe, I give you all the respect. Thank you for every time that I text you. Things, when I don't understand something, I will call you and say, Joe, I cannot get this. How do I go to this part? How do I do this? And I just want to say thank you. And I am a mouthpiece for you, Mo. I'm telling all my friends, everybody in my surrounding who is doing the NCLEX, some are still in school, and say, listen, man, you guys need to get this now and start study with it now. Because that's the best coach. That's the best. It's just the best. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you again, Joe. Thank you, Mo. Thank you for your crazy self, and thank you for screaming at us. I don't care what nobody say about your screaming. It motivates me, Michelle. So thank you for the best freaking coach and the best review, NCLEX review in the world. I say I do it all. I did the Raymar Live where I go and I sit in our classroom for 3 days. I go and take the test and I fail. I buy the VT for 3 months. I fail. And then she has another one that she was doing on Thanksgiving sale. I did that too for another 3 months. I fail. I live in Orlando and I drove all the way to Fort Lauderdale to do a live review with Fewer. Like I said, that's the best out of New York. And she was in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I drove 3 hours. I went, I take it, I fail. But Mo, I'm telling you the honest truth. I did everything that you tell me. I learned how to tackle my question because I always tell my friends, I said, I know my content. But when I'm answering the question, it's like something is missing. And Mo, you was that missing link because you teach me how to read a question, how to pick out the topic, how to put a question in my own words, and how to figure out the answer. Weed them out. Get rid of the 2 bad answers. two of them. And one of my tests, I think my first question, I was like, it wasn't that easy. My first question, and I sit back in my chair and I say, okay, Mo, tell me what to do. Mo said, and you said, read it. Because I remember one time you said some of the questions, they don't make sense. You have to read it and read it and read it before you could see what the question is really asking you about. And that was my first question. And I said, okay, all right, I'm going to sit back on this. This is going to take me a little time. And I figured it out. And I said, I'm going to try and get my first 10 questions right. It doesn't matter how long this text take me. Time is not the issue right now. Right question. That's what I want. And I sit there and more, it's like everything was there. I go over the medication. They were there. Everything was just there. Everything just come easy. And at 65, I was at 65 question when my break, for my first 2-hour break. And I take my break. I went in the bathroom. I did exactly what you tell me to do. Come back out. I just drink some water and I went back in. And probably around 3-4 questions, the computer shut off. My last question was a medication. And it was the patient inhale anthrax. And they want to know what medication would you put this patient on. There was 4 medication. I know 3 of them. One, just as Mo said, if you don't know it, don't pay attention to it. And I look at it and I say, okay, you're not going to trick me on that. That's an antidote. That's for that. And I say, I'm going to catch, this have to be Cipro. Cipro is the only thing right there. The other 3 didn't make sense. And that's how I tackle my question. And because that's how you taught me how to do it. And right now, I'm just want to say thank you, Mo. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for every individual from the Apple Slice, because I am a part of that family right now. And I just want to say thank you, Mo. Thank you. And keep on doing the good work. Just keep on doing the good work, because you're just going to get better. All you can do is get better and better every day. And thank you. I can still hear you screaming in my ear. I am not your friend. I'm just your freaking coach. Thank you. And thank you. God bless. All right.